Hello everybody and welcome back to Prison Architect, where we are just finishing off this last little bit. Well, we've got quite a lot actually to do here. Let's just pull this little doofer down here and see how much money we have. 33,000, so we've got enough to do quite a lot in here actually. We've got some more foundations that we need to make. I think I have asked them to make the foundations. They've got to put the doors in. So really I've just got to wait for the builders to do quite a lot of work there, to be honest with you. I don't know if these are actually properly down as cells yet, so I will just make sure that I put them down as cells. They're in the middle of a shakedown. I must have done that at the end of the last episode. So there we are, I've got a little bit more capacity there. 213. I think the bigger the capacity, the quicker you can make new cells. Definitely seems to be the way at the moment. I'm going to put a door in here. I don't think they can get through. I think that might be why they're not building that bit in the middle. So if we pop a door in there, that might help them a bit. And then we need to have a look at the utilities for the other section. Now, I had put in a power station there and I was not going to do any more utilities because this one is really overstretched. If you look at it, it's right the way up there. So no more stuff coming off that one. We need to build the new one first. So that's why I'm allowing these to be all like weird. What I probably could do with doing though is expanding the large water pipe, and I'll just pop it along the pathway out here and all the way down there and all the way around here and all the way up here, and that'll just allow me then sort of could connect it to that one like that. That will then just allow all the water to go around the prison, and I can just put all of the little water connection pipes in. Putting the door in there, brilliant, so they can start on everything outside. So they're laying the path, they'll be doing the foundations, they'll be doing lots and lots of stuff. I'll make them put some nice green grass down as well, but I'll do that a bit later on. Really? Just had a shakedown. I don't believe that's all they found in the shakedown. I believe that that's all they found since I reloaded with the shakedown underway. Really? Is that going to be on the screen the whole time? Because that's going to annoy me. Turn the shakedown off. Ah, that's better. Okay, it just seemed to be stuck on for some reason, which is a bit weird. But they're making good progress with that path. That's good. And they're all having their tea, which is good. Okay, let's have a quick look. We have still got two things. I think when we finished all of the grants, I think that will be the time. And there's one more hidden. I don't know what that is. I don't know if that's a super secret one, or whether there is actually one after cell block E, because that would be pretty bad. That general education course though, oh my goodness me. They don't even want to do it, look. General education. There's not even a queue for it. There's not even anybody wanting to do it. Foundation, yeah, there's some people that have passed that. They are not wanting to educate themselves at all. I'm hoping that the bigger the prison gets, the more likely they are to want to do that. I don't know. Anyway, we're getting a bit crowded in those showers, and I think that might be causing them to not want to wash. So we may need to make some cells into showers. I'll have a quick look at their hygiene need. Oh, okay, no, they did get their showers. They did. It's just going up again now, but they did manage to get all the way down to the green, so that's fine. Did someone find a saw? Well, I'm so glad we have metal detectors and dogs, because we find so much stuff we wouldn't otherwise. Ah, here we go. We're building these rooms now. That's good. So one of these will be the canteen. One of these will be a bunch of little small rooms and offices. Could have a little shop, a little mail room, all that sort of thing. Probably another staff room for the staff to go and, you know, chill out in. Although they don't seem to be using this one too much, but never mind. And just make sure that they're not like totally tired all the time, which they were before. There's a few tired ones, but mostly they're just patrolling. They're only a little bit tired. Plenty of chefs. The chefs are a bit tired as well. Gardeners and the janitors, but they don't seem to be like sitting outside anymore, so I think the extra staff room is helping, even if you don't see people in there very often. Oh look, a couple of chefs are in there resting. It just so happened to be empty at the time, so I will make sure that there is a staff room in each section of the prison, because that's definitely helping. And the less staff I have, the better. This whole wing here doesn't seem to be needed at all, but I do worry that if we get any maximum security prisoners that have a baby, that they're going to struggle. So I don't know what to do with that one. I don't want to get rid of it, but it's wasting an awful lot of space. Then again, I've got plenty of space. I can just buy more land if I need more space. For 80,000, I think. Yeah, 80,000 will give me another area that it looks like will be a fair size, a fair chunky size. If I just keep over there. Yeah, it'll be at least that big. So it'll be at least as big again as like sort of half of the prison. And if you think how long it's taken me to fill that space, then I think it should be fine. It's taking ages to do these foundations. Okay, most of them are done now. That's cool. So I will pop some of the doors in so I can put the partitioning walls into this area. And that does now mean I think they've put the electricity in, which is great. Okay, so let's put in the doors. Let's put them in the right way. Let's use R to rotate. There we go. One there, one there, one there, and one there. Beautiful. So once those are in, I can put some dividing walls in. So then if we maybe want another psychologist, we could have a psychologist's office over here. But I think there are also a few rooms that we just haven't made yet at all in this particular bit. Okay, so that's them making the walls. And the doors. Put a wall in there for our kitchen. And then we can start on the utilities. So this will be a bit of a building episode. I think if we just do that. Pull it through the kitchen. Put it across there. Through to here. Down here. All the way. And all the way across here. Whee! And I'll probably need to go around there and up here, and we can expand that if we need to. Whee! Okay, so we've got all of the pipe work done, which is great. So I'm gonna do some small pipes here into these little areas. Just go down there. So that'll do all of the toilets. And if I just expand that out for the shower there. Well, that's that whole side done. Okay, so how are we doing with everything else? Pretty well, actually. Pretty well. So I just go into the planning tool, and I'm just going to make sure that all the planned walls are just gone. No, that wasn't what I wanted to do. What I want to do is this, and get rid. It just gets rid of all the plans that are sitting there, being all ugly. There, that's better. That looks wrong. I'm not sure why. For some reason it looks as if there's a plan over the top of that for a wall. But it's not, that's not a plan. I'm not sure I understand what that is. Also, I think that door's out of line. How irritating. Well, that must be rectified right now, because otherwise it will get in the way of all the things I want to put in there. We could start on the floor though. Let's get a good floor in, shall we? Also, let's have a few things in here. Let's have a shop. I don't really know what a shop does. We'll find out, I guess. This can be their shop. And it needs a table, a shop front. Sorry, a table, a shop shelf, and to be adjacent to the shop front. Oh, okay. So they might have like a little door in there, and it goes through to their shop front. I see. Is there a room called shop front? Or is the shop front to be adjacent to room shop front? So there must be a room that's a shop front. Quite interested in how this works actually. Well, I haven't tried the shop before. I have no idea if this is the right place for it at all. I'm not seeing a room called the shop front. Let's just type in shop. No, there isn't. So I'm not sure what's going on with that. I saw an object called a shop front. Did we put that in there? No? I have no idea how that works. I'll put shop shelves in. Maybe a couple of those. And a table. Adjacent to room, shop front. The shop front won't go in anywhere either. It seems to have a requirement of all of its own. It doesn't tell you how to do it either. So I'm going to go away and I'm going to look that up later. Okay, because I'll have plenty to do this episode without having to worry about the shop. But I would enjoy that. And I would enjoy like a post room, I think, as well. I think that would be quite nice. That's a little post office. Because I think they have a mail room. Yeah. So maybe this is going to be their mail room. Now it's going to need a sorting desk and a table. Just trying to put all the rooms in that I haven't got so far. A sorting desk there, and maybe just a table down the end just to sort all the post out on. I don't know if that's the right way around actually. If I rotate it, is that more? Can't really see. Oh well, I'll have to do for now. I'll have to work out what's going on with the shop. I'm really not sure about that. But it's more important to get the canteen done so that we can increase everything. So let's have a little look at the floor that we want. And as usual, we're going to have, I think it's white tile floor for the kitchen. And then, we don't know. I don't know what for the canteen. Maybe a wooden floor or something. I like white tiles for the kitchens. And I like white tiles for the showers. Because I think it looks good. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. Frustratingly, I think this is an even number, so you're never going to get the right. Okay, we need to dismantle that door. Objects, dismantle that door. Ah, no! Oh, I thought I had a doggo patrol around there. Why did I not have a doggo patrol there? I did. And there's a doggo assigned to it as well. Do I need more doggos? Ah, wait. There's 3 doggos assigned to that. I wonder if it's because it doesn't loop back round. Maybe I need to tell them to come back around after they've done their route there. They need to come back up. That might be why. 4 escapes through 1 tunnel as well. That is frustrating. It might just be that the patrol route is too long for the amount of doggos we've got on it. It is quite a long patrol route. But it might just be that it wasn't circular as well. So anyway, remove that tunnel, please. And I would like that done as a priority, if I can. Control right click to... Yeah, so it's high priority to remove that tunnel. And I would like to see what's going on with that. Oh, well, that was frustrating. That counts as an incident, but we do still seem to be making really good money, even with escapes and things. So I'm not that worried. I think you either have to be like totally on top of all the incidents, or you kind of have to just be like, oh, I'll just make money without it. And I think I'm kind of that make money without it club. No, I don't want that there. That there. That there. There, we have light in our kitchen. That's good. Could do with building another wall there as well. Lovely stuff. Oh, that might just be shadow then. That might just be that you can't see there. Okay, and I'll try and put this door in a kind of the same place. Eventually I'll probably start putting metal detectors and things in, but to start with I'll just go with doors. They're just a bit easier to manage. I think I'd like a couple of doorways into this one. Stops it being total pandemonium at dinner time. What's going on? Okay, and who was it that tried to escape? It was people. See, that dog route really didn't work. It's the same, these cells. These people are bad people. They tried once, it didn't work, so they tried again and it did work. Well, first things first, let's get these cells usable again. And then we'll get rid of this whole tunnel. At least it's not long enough that they can get out anymore. Although it wouldn't take much digging to do that now. Oh no, please don't tell me someone got killed. No, I heard some sort of squelchy sound. I think they were getting beaten up. Got some tasing going on. The tasing is actually helping a lot, because if you tase them, then you don't have to beat them up. And then you can just take them to the hospital. They are a little bit sore, but they're fine. Whereas otherwise, it is a bit bad. Okay, so new canteen coming along fine. I will... what kind of floor am I going to have in there? What have I got in the other canteen? Just like a... Yeah, I could just do one like that, I think. Could do ceramic floor, or we could even do fancy tile over here, actually. Yeah, why don't we do fancy tile? That looks quite nice. Why are we finding so much stuff? Do we need another shakedown? I think we do. Look what they found already. Honestly. Can't trust anyone around here. I need to work out what's going on with that shop. Yeah, they're nicely tiling it all up. And once we've done the floor, we'll stick in all the furniture. Let's have a look at the utilities as well. I'll just let them get on with their own shakedown, really. So, we've got this secondary power grid here. You can see where it's a darker green. But there are some areas that need a little bit more coverage as well, by the looks of it. So we'll just pop another cable down here. I know that will eventually get dismantled, but a death... Oh, good grief. Why someone died? No. It never tells you enough information about why people die. I know we're getting really crowded now. I dread to think what it looks like in prisons where the cells are tiny and you've got like loads more prisoners in each section. Must be really bad. You know something? I haven't given them a yard over this side at all. That's going to be way too crowded. So I am going to have to dismantle some foundation, I think. That was a bad choice. So if I give them maybe down to there as a yard, I think. We bulldoze down to about there. And then we'll fix it all. Big waste of money. But we seem to be making money faster than we can spend it right now, so I'm not so worried about that. Okay, next I think we will start building some more walls. So that we can get some more cells. And no, actually I can do that whole stampy thing, can't I? So they're slowly demolishing that. I'll build a little wall along here. This can be just like a little room for something. And that will be the yard. I think they must have taken a tree up along there somewhere and possibly along here. So we've got some gaps in the path again. And then there's my... Right, I think what I need to do is to make... No, actually I can just copy one of these cells, can't I? So if I copy and paste that cell, for example. When until it's supposed to let you select an area to copy. That doesn't seem to work right now. Oh, okay. Maybe it was right click. Yeah, right click. Yay! Okay, so we'll use that to clone a whole bunch of cells down here. I'm so glad that I've worked out how this works now. It's so much quicker. I think... No! How has that gotten so out of line? Oh, I missed the shower. I always do this. Always do this. Right, so I'll pause it and we'll unplan all that. Oh no. Why did I do that? Can I undo? Can I control Z? No, of course I can't control Z. That would be way too easy. I try it anyway. So, okay, I'm just going to right click all up here. That should cancel it all up to there. And then, and to unroom it, I just get so click happy, don't I? With my cloning tool. And I need to remember that I've got things like showers to think about. So, let's do my clone tool again. Oh, it's still got it saved, that's fine. So we'll go from here, and we'll go upwards. Until we hit the shower on this side. That's better. So that's our shower there. So we put a little wall in there. Up to there, which is going to be the shower grate. And we'll stick a load of stuff in there. Yay! Okay, cool. This is a lot quicker. And then what we can do is clone a whole bunch of cells along this way, down this way as well. And eventually the workmen will come and build it all. So much quicker. Okay, so clone tool again. And what I want this time is to clone a cell that's this way around. And we'll start over here. So if I do 4, 5, I do about 5. I'm gonna want one that's like in line with that wall there. 2, 3, 4, 5. And probably need like another... No! Keep doing it wrong. No. Ah. Okay. Back to clone tool. Just clone a basic cell there. And we'll do that down there. Pop a couple of these over. I think there's some fighting going on again. I get very disappointed when there's fighting going on. No, that cell shouldn't have been there. Oh no. I'm not doing very well with this whole cloning thing. Right, let's just go and get rid of that one. So now I've cloned like one tiny space. We need to clone this. But that's nothing, so it doesn't get cloned. Okay. Good to know that plans can't be cloned. So that seemed in line with that. So I'll just pop another couple over this side. Just trying to get things in line with each other, really. That seems about right. And that then means that I can know where the shower's going to be on this side. That's fine. Good. We have done a lot of building today. A heck of a lot of building. So much building. I'll manually build the cells in the corners because I don't really know which direction I want them to be in yet. I think I want them to be in that up-down sort of direction. But I could do with putting some more utilities in. It doesn't seem to have power, but we definitely do have power stretching that far. So I don't know why it's complaining about no power. I can put the power in there. I mean, it did say it had power stretching all the way. Unless it's tripped. Which it may well have done. Yeah, so we need to get some capacitors in for the utilities there. Where are they? Capacitors. There, so we'll start putting them in. Put 2 in there, and I could get 1 there, and 1 there. And 1 there even, without them getting too boxed in. And as soon as they're all built... Don't know why we've got a random bit of thing there, so a bit of cable there, so we'll get rid of that. Oh. But yeah, this will be good. We've got quite a lot built now of this particular prison cell. That is so much quicker. I can understand why people were frustrated that I wasn't doing this before. So much quicker. And it builds all of the stuff that's needed for the cell. It's so good. I will clone... I like the clone tool because it means that I can clone a cell that I like. They don't have any bookshelves or TVs in those cells, but we'll add them later. Even if I can just get the basic cell in, it's a lot better than nothing. So. This is so much quicker than doing it the other way. So from this side, probably will want them like that. I might need to put showers on the corners. I can't remember what I did on the corners up the top. I think I did put showers in where it wouldn't fit things. Yeah, there's a shower in right in the corner there. So I'll probably do something similar down here. Just seeing what I did up the top there. There was one opposite the corridor. Is that going to work down here? Corridor seems awful wide. So we'd have a cell there. Oh, please don't tell me I've done the corridors wrong. No, there's still 3. So they are right. That's okay. I will work it out. I just won't put any more cells down there for now. We'll just do as much as we've got. And I will just pop one like that as well. Beautiful. So now we need to dismantle, I would say, this wall here as well. Demolish walls. And then I think I'm going to end the episode. And that is just like a massive amount of this all queued up now. So next time we'll probably spend a bit of time building the canteen, finish a few more cells, get this whole bit finished off. So I reckon one more episode to do that. And maybe another episode or 2 to do Supermax. And we'll see how many prisoners we end up with. It might be very close to the 500 by the time we've put all these extra cells in, because there's an awful lot. Probably won't be. It'll probably be like closer to a couple of hundred. Maybe 300 or so. We're 239 already though. We haven't even designated any of these as cells, I don't think. Oh no, they are designated as cells. But I think until they're built, they don't count. Although actually a lot of them already are built, they just don't have the water and the electricity yet. Have we built the capacitors? If we have, I'll just turn this on so we can... Utilities. Let's get this on. Yay! Now we have light. We don't have any prisoners yet. But that's okay. So yeah, we'll spend a bit more time on this later on. In the next episode, we'll just get this last little wing done. We'll get the yard put in. We'll get all the little bits and bobs that they need on the inside there done. If they need another laundry or anything like that. They might not do because we've got a laundry up the top there. So that might be enough for all of them. If they start struggling for clean clothing, then I may build another one. I might keep some of them just free just to see what sort of things I need. Possibly another visitation over here would be a good idea though. We seem to be okay for parole. No, we're not okay for parole. We need another parole room. Or we need to do something about parole. There's way too many prisoners up for parole at the moment. So I'll get that sorted. I may do another parole room. Or might just do something else. So we are halfway there to getting our prison capacity up to 500. I don't know whether I will go all that way. Or whether I will just build my Supermax cool little bit here. And then be on my merry way to a different game. But anyway, if you would like to... I hope you liked the episode. And if you did, please leave me a like below. And if you would like to see more Prison Architect, look at all the stuff I found in that shakedown. Good grief. Okay, and if you would like... Okay, I can't stop it. Sorry, if you liked the episode, then please leave me a like below. And if you would like to see more Prison Architect, then please subscribe and I'll let you know when the new videos are out. I hope to see you next time, but in the meantime, please look after yourselves and keep being awesome.